Hi, everybody. My name is Shanice Brown, and my presentation is on Eve Siegel. Uh, there we go. Okay, so I'm starting off with the introduction. So, Eve Siegel is also known as Evelyn Siegel, which I honestly did not know that until, doing this project. So she died a couple years ago. She died in 2017, and it was due to complications of a fall. This is when I was reading up on her information, background information. This was the story that I came across. Um, her profession was mainly behavior analyst, which consisted of her mainly working alongside B.F. Skinner, which is awesome, as well as working with animals to understand behaviors. She later on, through her later years in life, she also ended up teaching at a school. I believe it's San Diego State University. So these are the articles that I found. I know it's a lot. So majority of the articles are about animals and their behaviors, as well as the behaviors and the reinforcements. So she did a lot of reinforcement work, schedules of reinforcement, negative reinforcement, positive reinforcement, operation conditioning, different things of that nature. She also, I know I said she worked alongside B.F. Skinner. She also ended up interviewing B.F. Skinner, and I do have the interview. It was actually on YouTube, so I do have a small part of the interview on here. Actually, it was a great interview, and she asked questions to B.F. Skinner about his work as a behavior analyst, how he feels the mindset is, what is his take on behavior, different things of that nature. Her work. So Evelyn worked in the field, and when she worked in the field as a behavior analyst, she worked alongside animals. And I noticed that trend as I was reviewing her articles, looking at her articles, doing different things like that. A lot of her articles, well, a good big chunk of her articles is about animals and the way they behave in certain situations. I know she even went as far as I think chimpanzees or something like that. And in their habitat, learning their behaviors in their habitat, which I think is pretty cool. She learned, well, not that she learned it, but she did a lot of work, like I said, alongside the behaviors. And she also learned about the reinforcement, understanding reinforcements, and, how to reinforce the behavior, whether it's a good behavior or a bad behavior, and also what causes it. So she worked alongside B.F. Skinner for a while, and when she worked alongside with him, she was there to understand behavior, the different causes of it, why it happens, how it happens, different things of that nature. The interview. So if I was to interview Evelyn, I would definitely ask her the importance of reinforcement, anything about reinforcement. How is it used? How should we use it? Should we use it on a consistent basis? Different things like that. What is reinforcement actually used for? Different things of that nature. I would also ask her, because she worked with animals so much and very few with humans, I would definitely ask her the difference. Is there a big difference with working with animals and humans? And then I would also talk about her relationship with B.F. Skinner. What caused, how did it happen? Was he a major influence with her work? Which I definitely feel like he was. And then, how close were they? Did they do a lot of things, did they do a lot of things that contributed to his work as well as her work as well? Her importance. So I feel as though she is definitely a huge importance to this field, mainly because she breaks down reinforcement. for me personally, it took a while to understand reinforcement. So for someone to break it down the way she breaks it down in her articles, it shows you how important reinforcement is to any type of behavior, good or bad, as well as how to use it and when to use it. She is also very important because when she entered this field, she entered it in the late 1950s. And that was around the time where males dominated any type of science field, whether it was, psychology or behavior, anything like that. So for her to enter this field around that era, it's important because you definitely see how she helped break that cycle of just it being a male dominated field. So yeah, that is my my lesson on Eve Siegel. See you guys later. Bye.